first, all new at 6. How safe is Concord Mills? The deadly shooting of a 13-year-old girl in the mall parking lot is now raising those concerns.
Police say Aviana Probst and her two other teenagers were shot outside of Dave & Buster's. It all happened on Saturday night. The gunman responsible is still out there tonight.
So this is not the first violent crime we've seen at Concord Mills. In fact, a man was shot inside the movie theater at the mall earlier this year.
Alex Shabbat is following the several different angles to this story. He's live outside Concord Mills. So, Alex, do we know the motive in this latest shooting?
Well, Bill, we don't know the motive yet, but as you mentioned, this shooting did happen at the Dave & Buster's behind me. It's possible the victims were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and one lost her life. 13-year-old Aviana Probst will never see another holiday again. Just days after Christmas, police say she was shot and killed in the parking lot of Dave & Buster's.
I love you so much, Aviana, and I will miss you.
Concord police releasing this video surveillance of the suspect with a distinctive hoodie. Aviana's friend calling for him to come forward.
I feel like they should turn themselves in instead of running from the situation.
Police say the shooting happened during a fight just before 9 on Saturday night. At this point, investigators do not believe Aviana was the intended target of the shooting. Two other shooting victims, 15-year-old and 16-year-old boys, were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
We believe that the two male juveniles that were hit were possibly in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's the latest violent crime at Concord Mills. In March, a man was shot inside the AMC movie theater at the mall. He told us he was shot after he showed the suspect he was in the wrong seat.
The guy was young, and he was itching to use his pistol. He was itching to use it. He needed any little excuse.
And last August, a man told us he was carjacked by two armed suspects in the Dave & Buster's parking lot. In the latest case, Aviana's teacher told us she was an 8th grader at Ace Academy Charter School.
She was kind, smart, confident in herself.
Now police are asking for the public's help to find her killer. It was one of two deadly shootings in Concord that night. 16-year-old Omarion Hudson now wanted for the murder of Darren Jordan in a separate case. Investigators say at this point it does not appear he's involved in the Concord Mills shooting. And we did receive a statement for a spokesman for Concord Mills. It reads, "We are deeply saddened by the tragic incident that occurred Saturday evening outside the exterior entrance to Dave & Buster's. We are working closely with Dave & Buster's and the Concord Police Department to further understand the nature of the dispute that took place inside Dave & Buster's space, which ultimately escalated outside of their entrance. As this event remains under investigation, all further media inquiries should be directed to the Concord Police Department." Live at Concord Mills, Alex Shabbat, NBC Charlotte.